Quoit Shot with the great Chad Hafer. How you doing, Chad?
All right, buddy. How you been?
Doing pretty good. We were talking briefly before we started this up, but sounded like you're moving along, doing all the same work you always did before quarantine, even.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're working right now I work at Alfred State College in New York.
Okay.
And we're working 1 week on and 1 week off.
Well.
So still getting paid for it, so it's not too bad.
Well, that's the best.
Yeah.
Are you up in Potter County?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that's where you were. Yeah. How long ago did you move up there, Chad?
8 years now.
Wow.
In April.
You were like a steady fixture at the quoit tournaments, and then you moved.
Yes. So now it's I usually do the Danville one, but I get down for either the apple or the peach, sometimes both, but usually one. So only like twice a year now, but I used to go to Moulton every Tuesday night. That was my deal.
Yeah, I'm there every Tuesday as well. I was talking to Lee, and he's going to start it up as long as the club opens. So
yeah. This whole quarantine thing sucks.
Yeah, people are getting a little stir crazy. Weather's getting nice. People are starting to throw outside in their yards. You got pits at your place? I assume you do.
Yeah, I sent you the.
Oh, that's right. You did. It was snowing.
Yeah, it was snowing this morning.
Oh my God. Weather's crazy. I got a fire going for about 4 hours so far today. It's cold. It's cold in Pennsylvania.
I'm still burning here, bud. It's 30s, 20s at night, and I think today hit 40.
Wow. We've been a little warmer down these parts, but not much. It's it's been pretty bad. So those quoit pits that you showed me in the snow, they're not open yet, I guess. You're not in
No, between the rain and snow, they're not open yet.
How is it a challenge finding people to play with up there?
Pretty much. So, I mean, my son's buddies have been showing some interest the last couple years, and we actually had a tournament up here. I think it was the year I moved up. The year after I moved up, first year. So my mom passed away, and we had a tournament. Billy Cole, Sean Hirsch, and a bunch of other guys from downstate came up, and we did kind of like a little thing for my mom, plus a couple bucks for somebody's pocket. And actually Mr. Sean Hirsch there, he wound up winning it.
Yeah, well, he does. When he shows up, he's always a danger to win.
Well, Billy Cole and I played together for a long time, and he actually was my partner in that one, and we went undefeated in pool play, and then Sean decided to show up then afterwards.
That's the way things have gone in the last 8 years. It's about right. Seed doesn't matter, and pool play performance is nice, but in the first round, every tournament, somebody gets beat up. A high seed gets sent packing early every tournament.
It does happen.
Yeah.
I'm usually, like, whenever Billy and I played, he says, don't ever expect to be up in the top part of the seeding. So we always were usually middle of the pack, but we had a couple years at Danville where we were up in the top couple
seeds. I can believe that. Yeah, Billy's a great shooter, and he had a good year last year. He and Nevin, I think, got first or second at one of the old bastard tournaments.
Yes.
Playing as Moten Inc.
I still talk to everybody from down there.
That's good, man. Well, I saw you at, I think, the Apple, I want to say. Were you playing with Jason Conrad at the Apple last year?
Yeah, you handed our butts to us in that one. I threw crappy all day long.
That place
it was not a good day. I don't know. Sometimes I throw really good down there, and then other times it's just terrible. I threw with Willie, I think, a year before.
Okay. Well, that's a fun day, whether you win or win or don't win. Spending the day with Willie.
Oh yeah, and Jason's always a hoot too. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, that's a tough. I find that place difficult to play, depending where your pits are, what pool you're in, because some of them are up and
Yep.
down.
Yeah, we were on the end ones, which weren't too bad. I'm usually in them ones where you got to throw up. So Willie always said to me, and so did Jason, that because I'm always long for some damn reason down there, and if I throw up, I'm not too bad, but I still sucked when I played with Jason this year.
It's tough, man. That place is tough, and you say you're on the end, I guess, by the road.
Yeah.
There at the fairgrounds, and then you get into a groove on a couple of those pits, and then you got to move further down the line, and the slope changes. In fact, at some point, what used to be uphill now is downhill.
Yes.
It's
but you have to adjust, or else you're just any other guy throwing,
Yeah, that's true. Well, hey, when you used to play with Badass Billy Cole, what was the name of your team? Did you guys have a name?
Oh, that was the GFYs.
Oh, I remember that. All right.
Yeah, and we swore to everyone it was God forgives you.
Yeah.
It wasn't what you were thinking.
Yeah, because what everybody else is thinking, right?
Oh no, but it was that.
That's pretty funny. I like it, man. I like it. Billy's son has been playing a lot more too, Billy Jr.
Yeah, well, that's what my son and I think we're gonna throw if Danville, if we have that one. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think him and I are gonna throw in that one.
I hope so. I don't know. I'm worried about festivals. We may be getting. I was reading through some of the requirements for the state today, and once we hit yellow, I think actually gatherings can go up to 25. But that's that's not enough for a quake tournament,
Well, can we separate them? Put 25. You know what I mean?
Well,
move the pits apart.
We're talking about doing a round robin at like 8 different locations. So as long as you can get 8 people you could have the first round at your house if you got 8 people up there, or maybe head down to Danville and jump in with Kiefer, and 8 locations, 64 people, and then pare it down, take the top 4 from each, and the next week have 32 guys. At that point, you might have to travel.
Right.
But
well, I'm pretty used to doing that anyway, because up here it's, the big thing up here is horseshoes, and I've been the last few years. I have a couple guys that actually throw, but I want to up at our club up here, the snowmobile club that I belong to, where they told me that I can take that over and make pits out back. And actually, Sean had asked me before about having another tournament out back there, and Willie, but there's so many damn tournaments going on. It's kind of hard to fit that one in,
Yeah, it is. It really exploded. The tournaments, you could almost play every weekend when there isn't a pandemic.
Yeah, right.
But it kind of, every tournament though is smaller. There isn't the Peach is kind of big, but you're tapped out on the size because people only have so much time, and not everyone.
Right.
You can't play them all. It's almost impossible. But do you remember your first tournament? Like, how'd you get started playing the game?
Well, I started, of course, like everybody else, family stuff and picnics and all that kind of thing. But first big tournament that I was ever in was up at Moulton. I played with my brother. And I'm not quite sure if it was the first year or the second year, but I think him and I finished in the top 4 up there.
That's a good finish. Is that when it was a double elimination back then?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a big tournament then.
And I think actually what happened was, I was a hell of a lot younger back then, and I didn't
Oh,
really throw that much back then, just kind of picnic stuff. But my brother and I did. My brother threw great the whole day. I was kind of that guy that all of a sudden I threw three ringers and then made people mad, you know. So it's just one of them deals.
hey, it's a two-man game, you know. Your brother might have dragged you along all day, but then you hit the couple ringers, and before you know it, you're moving on.
If I remember correctly, I think Lee Angstadt knocked us out, him and his son. But we went. I think I don't know if we knocked Chris Clare and Dan out, or his brother, or if we gave them their first loss in the tournament. But I remember Dan was ready to hit me over the head with a quake because I actually bounced one out of the box first, and then I threw one on, and he couldn't top it. So.
Well, you don't want Dan hitting you over the head, that's for sure.
Well, he's a lot taller than me. It's not that hard for him.
Oh, that's funny. The wobbly assassin.
Yes.
And Lee still plays great. Lee Angstead, even though I think he sandbags. I think he probably plays more than he says, but he claims only to play Tuesday nights. But he plays as good as anybody on Tuesday nights. He's dangerous as can be.
Yeah, he's always been real steady. I mean, he throws that quate in the front.
Yep.
He don't miss the pin very often.
No, and he's topping people too. You know.
Yeah.
He's banging ringers too. He's one tough guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw with all those guys up there. Gary, who passed away here in the last year or so, and I don't know if you remember Larry Looks.
Yeah. Larry didn't play last year. His wife got ill. He's been taking care of her, and I have him on my list to call. I got to give him a call just to say hi. But
yeah, I actually threw with him in a tournament at Bowmansville.
Oh yeah, that's a nice setup there. I like
many years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Larry was another one right on the pin all the time.
Yep.
He clobbered in front of that pin.
Yeah. Who was the other one? Lee Kaufman?
Oh yeah, Lee Kaufman. Yeah, he won a world championship with Steve Griesmeyer.
Yeah, Steve Griesmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to throw with them guys at we always threw at Mountain up at the gun club there, but in the wintertime we threw at the fire company.
Yeah. Well, Lee Kaufman won that world championship. I think it was 2008. And
yes.
And then he walked away. He doesn't play anymore. He doesn't show up anymore. If he plays, it's only in his yard.
Yeah, that's strange. I haven't heard from him in a long time. Actually, probably since then.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to him. I'd like to talk to him sometime. There was something else you said in there. It sparked a memory I wanted to mention. I can't remember what it was now. I don't know. I can't. Thoughts just come in and go out. I can't control them anymore.
I remember playing. I mean, we always played Tuesday nights, and actually, I think it was the year before I moved up here. We played, and which would have, I think it was 2011, and I think points-wise, I think I was actually tied with John Hatt for Mountain points for the year up there.
Nice.
That was like my whole claim to fame. Because he was always the guy to beat.
Yeah, Johnny Heck shows. Now I've been the last couple of years. I've been there every Tuesday. And Johnny shows up maybe once or twice a year, and he's almost always, in the money at the end of the night or Bubble Boy.
Yeah. I remember all those guys up there. I enjoyed playing up there. It was a lot of fun. Yeah,
it was great. I want to get back out there. I squeezed off a victory over Keeb last year by 1 point, and won it. And I want to go back out and play, and now we can't play. But
yeah,
that's a great setup up there. I love it up at Moten. It's 7 minutes from my house, so it makes it real easy.
Oh, I didn't know you lived that close.
I didn't back in the day, but I do now.
Yeah, I used to live right off of 625.
Oh yeah, I'm up. I'm not far from Billy Cole. I'm up over the hill or on off Blimline.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, up on the ridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's where I am now.
You're way up in the ridges.
Yeah. 4
Well,
hours away.
hopefully, we'll see you, man. If we put this round robin thing together, if you want to do a pod of 8, you know what I mean? If you got 8 guys you didn't get together,
I'm
I'll
pretty
let you
sure
know.
I can.
Yeah, and if not, I'm sure they'll find space for you in Danville to try and lighten your ride a little bit. You know?
Yeah, I would. I'd definitely like to do the Danville thing again this year.
Yeah, me too. I hope it happens. I hope it happens, man. So
I didn't make it.
You've been following along at home. I'm going to try and wrap it up. I try and keep them short so people, these quaiters have a short attention span.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe you already thought it out already. So you got any celebrity, one celebrity, living or dead, bring them to a quait tournament and play, or her. Who you got?
I'm going with Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes,
Woo!
sir. Yeah, man.
Damn. I tell you what, we got some beef. People are pulling out some tough guys. It's gonna be a rumble.
Yeah. I just like him because he smashed the beer cans together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I always want to do that if I won a tournament, but I didn't win any down there yet, so I don't know.
Well, when we get back to get the world to normal, we're going to invite all the celebrities that aren't dead. See if maybe one of them will show up.
He might show up. I don't know.
You never know. I saw there's a picture of him at a diner. I guess he was in Reading to wrestle. And they took a picture of him, blew it up. A friend of mine waited on him. She's standing there next to him.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So he seems like a normal guy, you know?
Well, we're all normal.
Yeah.
It's just when you get all that extra money in your pocket, you know what I mean? Some people get a little weird.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out, man. We'll find out. I'm gonna wrap it up. You got any final words of advice for all the people out there, Chad?
No, everybody stay safe.
That's it, man. Stay safe. I appreciate your time.
Safe and healthy.
Yeah. You be good, Chad. I'm gonna see you soon somewhere.
I hope so.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Take care. Thanks.
Thank you.